Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. I appreciate you. Is that a stop? Yeah. Today's been a really good day. It's been a really good day. I know that I ended this earlier. And that's because I wasn't sure if I was going to add more to it or not. But today has been a really good day. I have laughed so much today. But it's been good. It's been like really refreshing. I have to admit, I did not get as much done today as I would have liked to get done. But the good thing is I did get some help with my data entry today. The downside to me getting the help with the data entry is that I still have to go behind the person to make certain that they got all the information in, because in some cases they aren't, or they're using wrong forms. So I have to go in and make sure that the information is in there correctly. And I did have to point out some things to this person today, specifically one of those things being one of the forms that we use, and the old system versus the new system. So yeah, but overall it's been like a really good day. Like I said, we laughed. I laughed the majority of the day. When we laughed the majority of the day, there were 3 of us that were just cackling like, you know, hens, because it was just a really good day. It's a really good day. One of the things that we talked about was, and this didn't make us laugh, but it was just one of those things that we talked about and we realized that we need to do, which is, or not to do, which is not dulling our shine for someone else. And I've known that for a while. I've said it several times. I've posted it on Facebook and my other social media outlets, and it's just truth. Just because someone else has a difficult time shining doesn't mean that you should minimize, dull your shine. And that basically just means that just because other people are not as confident as you does not mean that you should dumb down your confidence just to make them feel better. You shouldn't. And that's one of the things that I was talking with this young lady about, because she says that she has so many women that dislike her, and one of the women that does like her explained to her that it's more than likely because she has this presence about herself, she has this confidence about herself, and it's intimidating to the other women. And I said, that's not your fault, that's their fault. So you just go, handicap sticker and all, just come right on in front of me. Okay. But yeah, I explained to her that that's not her fault, that's their fault. They need to build up their own esteem. They need to examine themselves and figure out why they're not embracing who they are, and why they're not walking in their purpose, and why they don't have the confidence that they should have. And how can they be more like her as a confident individual. And we talked about the fact that we as women, we talked about the fact that we as women, if you all had just seen what I saw, this dude, there's a turn lane, the left straight and the right straight. I'm in the left straight. Why did this guy from the right straight just turn right in front of me? As the light turned green, he decides to turn right in front of me. I could have run right into him. Someone else could have run into the back of me. I just don't understand why people drive the way that they do. But on to what I was really talking about. We as women have been programmed, for whatever reason, to tear one another down and minimize another woman's glow, if you will, to make ourselves feel better. And what is the point to that? What is the point to that? I've never understood it. And when I say programmed, I mean it happens not only physically, as in we see it being exhibited, but it also is programmed verbally. I mean, I have heard women say that you have to tear a woman down, that you can speak ill of another woman, that you, ooh, big old green light, come on, sweetie, that you know, that it's okay to do this, you know, in so many words. And I just don't understand that. Why is that okay? Why is that okay to tear another woman down, another human being down in general, but a woman specifically? We got enough issues where, you know, it doesn't make sense for us to tear each other down. We're dealing with spouses, we're dealing with children or lack thereof on either case. We're dealing with our monthly cycles or menopause. We're dealing with hair loss. We're dealing with mental illness. We're dealing with so much. I just don't understand why it's absolutely necessary for us to tear another woman down in order to make us feel better. Figure out if you really want to be a better person, a happier person, a more confident person, a person that someone can look up to in a positive light. Figure out how you can do that. And if the woman that you're tearing down is really a good person, she's willing to assist you in that. But that means that you have to sit down your pride and apologize, take responsibility and apologize for your behavior, whether it was known to this person or not, whether it was known to this woman or not, and then ask for assistance. But not many of us are going to do that because it's not what we were taught. It's just not what we were taught. But yeah, that's one of the things that we talked about today. It was one of the funny things, but it's one of the things that we talked about today. We talked about my whole life coaching thing and how I need to get on the ball with getting it out there more. And I've delayed myself in so many ways. I've made excuses. I've used my husband's illness as a reason why. I've used my own illness as a reason why it hasn't been like fully launched. It's open, but it's not fully launched, and I need to do that. I need to get it fully launched. I need to take the time to do that. But I feel like there's just, and this is just another excuse, like there's just not enough time in the day to get everything done. And I know better. I know it's an excuse. I know that if it's something I want to make time for, that I can make time for it. And FYI, this is the coach coaching herself. It's one of my callings. It's a part of my purpose. So I need to get it done. I need to just go all in instead of backburnering it when I don't have time or when other things pop up and I feel like they should take precedence over, you know. And we do that. We do that as women in general. We do that. We put other things above ourselves and make it difficult for ourselves. So she was talking to me about the fact that I need to really just full-blown get my whole coaching thing out there and be more active with it. And she is absolutely correct. So I will be doing that. I'm about to pick up the husband and take him to an appointment. And while I'm waiting for him, I'm going to be doing some of the things that I need to do to prepare. Well, one of the things I got to do is I've started writing my other book, and I've got to get some more paragraphs down. I mean, like, for real, I got to get some more paragraphs down, because this is some good stuff. So that's one of the things I'll be doing while I'm waiting for him. Thankfully, this appointment is after hours, so I'll be able to have time to just sit and be still while he's doing it, and not feel rushed or pressured. So but yeah, today was a good day. I want everyone to walk in their purpose. And I say this, I've said it a few times. When I say walk in your purpose, I mean that. I'm not just saying it because it's a cute line, it's catchy. I'm saying it because it's what we all need to do. It's what I need to do. So I want everyone to walk in their purpose. I want every woman, every person, but specifically every woman, to not dull her shine, to walk in confidence. And if you're one of those women who have low self-esteem, or you're not as confident as you would like to be, or you see someone that appears to be super confident and you're not quite there yet, be woman enough, adult enough, mature enough to approach her and say, hey, this is who I am. I've admired you for a while, and I'd like to know what you do to get yourself to this level. I mean, come on. A conversation can open up some doors. Seriously, a conversation can open up some doors. And then you also don't know what that person had to go through to get to that point. I know specifically that this young lady, even though she is a confident young lady, she has dealt with some really crazy stuff. So, you know, but she still walks in confidence. So you don't know, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't say, I know how she feels or what's going on with her just by looking at how she walks around. So yeah, think about that. Anyway, I need to end this because I got to get upstairs to get something before I run out with him. Peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose, and know that I appreciate you.